Today is Tuesday, June 24th, and this is another update on my progress of beating the S&P 500 along with Bill Ackman's Pershing holdings. I do make these videos every Tuesday and Sunday, so if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. I'll go ahead and show the charts next to explain why, but since my last update, I did decide to trim 7% out of all of my positions. If you take a look at the SPY chart, you'll see that last Friday, the SPY price did cross below the 15-day moving average. The good news about that is that it only lasted one trading session and the 5-day never actually crossed below the 15, and where it is right now is exactly where we want it. The SPY price is above the 5-day and both of those are above the 15. I'll get rid of the 5 and the 15-day moving average and replace those with the closest support and the closest resistance level. When the SPY price was trading in this range, I thought that it was far more likely for it to reach the support level before bouncing through the resistance level, and that was the reason at that time why I decided to trim 20% out of all of my current positions, and that was just to free up some cash in case the market saw a downturn. And where the SPY price is right now is extremely close to its all-time high, and I said in my last update that if the SPY price reaches the level where it's at right now before it reaches the support level, I was going to go ahead and trim a little more. So that's why today I did decide to trim that additional 7% out of all of my positions in my portfolio, and I think that there's just a little bit too much stuff going on right now for the markets to be approaching their all-time highs, and I do still have over 70% of my portfolio invested, so even if the markets do go higher, I will still see some more additional gains. These are going to be all 14 of my current positions. Right now my top 5 are Microsoft, Nvidia, Meta, Dave, and Palantir, and those make up 32.69% of my portfolio. Dave, which is at 156.54% gain, is by far my biggest winner, and then Palantir, which is at a 53.85% gain, along with Spotify, which is at a 49.38% gain, is definitely helping out my portfolio. My only position right now in the red is PayPal, which has a 10.87% loss. I do think that it's a pretty good company, so I do intend to keep that in my portfolio, and with the 7% trimming out of all of my positions, that now puts me at 71.63% invested, with 28.37% sitting in cash. Since last Wednesday, my portfolio had a gain of 3.47%, Pershing Square saw a gain of 1.20, and the S&P 500 had a gain of 1.86, which brings us year to date. My portfolio is at a gain of 20.36, Pershing Square is at a gain of 8.45, and the S&P 500 on the year is at a gain of 3.81. That's going to do it for today. I do make these updates every Tuesday and Sunday, so if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on Sunday.